Lakad mo, Toton!
Normally.
The
Queen of
force
Pain
Sven, yeah.
Yeah.
And SRF on the Queen of Pain.
But this is the
just
thing,
looking at that as well.
they get
And ASD.
super.
Yeah, Super's in a lot of trouble. PYW here. Avalanche should be first blood and will be for Erica.
First blood. Well,
About 4 minutes in to get
Do
that.
anything if it's morphling up in top lane. So.
Avalanche toss. They found Super again. Wow.
Oh, I wasn't even looking.
Nothing personal, Agent.
Top lane, old 11.
Trouble again. Adaptive Strike comes out. PYW makes the rotation. They've got 3 stacks of Sticky Napalm on God King. Adaptive Strike slows down PYW. They'll use the War Cry. Avalanche comes out. Now Felix is sitting low. Super comes over with the Cold Feet as well as the Chilling Touch out onto the Bat Rider. Stormhammer gets the kill. Felix dies, and it's a 1-for-1.
Oh, super good for Vici.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Tia can just take these stacks
Bat
very
Rider.
quickly. Ooh, out 11 again. Now PYW toss back onto Ori. Felix in trouble. Meld Strike comes in. Setsu, though, with a double Astral Step on a DY. They'll take out the Wisp. God King and Setsu move on to Ori. It's got the Refraction. Throws out some damage, and I don't believe
Has
Setsu
no
has an
Astral
Astral Step
Steps.
for a while. Yeah, 18 seconds. He's in some trouble. Adaptive Strike, but does that get him far enough away? Allows him to get the Resonant Pulse off. So Ori backs away. Allows the Void Spirit to live. And it's blinked the map. I want to
Yeah.
take a look at his stacks too, if there's any stacks for him. Looks like actually all the camps have been cleared out. Meanwhile, mid in the river, they've got old 11 once again. SRF getting that
Felix
kill
top.
coming over.
On the
They're
Sven.
chasing this Sven, and one more shot from Ori that's going to push him close to the edge on this Blink Dagger. Ori's having a
Okay.
bottom.
Dire's middle tower
Just to find
is under
Super, they have the vision here with this ward. Everybody comes over and a big Meld Strike from Ori to get the kill onto the Ancient Apparition.
attack. Are scanning.
And then they'll relocate back. They've also got old 11 nearby, so Felix is in a lot of trouble. Lasso comes out, SRF. No blink forward. Malice Strike hits onto the Queen of Pain. They hit the Flame Break, that hits Felix Chalba back. Sonic Wave comes in, but SRF loses his life, as does Felix Chalba. They'll use the Astral Step to back off, as well as throw down an Aether Remnant, which is tanked by old 11. They find the Morphling. God King in trouble. Surrounded by 5 heroes here. Waveforms try to get to the tier 2 tower with Super by his side, but I'm not sure how much Super can do. They'll throw an Ice Blast out. God King taking a lot of damage. Ultra kill for Ori. Down goes old
Give it
11,
to
but they've
him.
got the toss back right onto Ori. He'll have the Rampage just 17 minutes and 50 seconds into the game. Ori, 7-0. And then he's looking for more. It could be a double Rampage. Ori coming over. Meld Strike, right clicks. Is it going to be? No. PYW gets the kill. But Ori, 11 sitting in the trees. He just picked up this Blink Dagger. If they could pop the Lincolns, they can go in onto the Morphling who's going for that E-Blade next. He's very close to the E-Blade too. Just 350 gold off. They force old 11 back. He blinks away, but the Aether Remnant lands and the Stormhammer gets the kill.
The Roche,
so
though.
they do combine to get this kill and take the tier 2 tower bottom, but while that's happening, Ori and DY are combining with Erica to take this Roche.
Yeah, and they're going to try and come over. But, oh, okay. SRF.
BKB pop by Ori, Sonic Wave. Ori picks up the Aegis. They look over at SRF. They'll lay down the Wukong's command. They've got the damage to get the kill. PYW with the toss will finish him off. And now Setsu forced to retreat. Both off lanes still holding their tier 1s. TA going into the Bloodthorn next. Ori is just farming so fast.
He's already farmed.
Yeah.
Relocate
Relocate over towards mid. They've got the lasso onto the Void Spirit. They missed the Balance Strike. The silence comes through on all these heroes as they get around Setsu, and he'll Astral Step himself to safety. He's also picked up an Invis Rune.
Oh, he's under a
Primal Spring. They've got a
sentry.
Sentry. Oh, that's
Oh.
unfortunate. That's there for a Roche fight, not for
Super.
this.
Dire's middle tower
God
is
King.
under attack.
Oh. He's got Gins anyway, right? Super still dead.
Ori.
They come over, they spot Ori. Able to blink away, but there's the Astral Step. They've got the silence. The BKB gets popped. Lotus Orb placed onto the Void Spirit. Setsu backs off for a second. PYW comes over with an Avalanche that hits SRF as well as God King. E-Blade, Adaptive Strike, brings PYW down to half health. Illusion's coming over. Now they've got the lasso. Lotus Orb a little bit late. Ice Blast comes in. That hits on Ori as well as the Aether Remnant. They lock him down. They get the kill. They'll take the first life on TA. But there's the toss once again on the SRF to get the kill with the Wukong Span down. Inside Wukong Span with
They
the
want
Avalanche
more
being
here.
thrown and hitting 3 of these heroes on the side of RNG. Pops the Manta, continues forward on a Felix Astral Step as well as the Silence from the Resonant Pulse. They've got the toss back onto the Morphling thrown on top of Super as well as Felix. They'll relocate over to the side. That is the way back for Erica and
And they're going to play it safe for now. Honestly, a good fight though for RNG. You know, they take the Aegis, they don't lose a huge amount.
SRF? Balance Strike,
this
Meld
is
Strike,
bad.
Ice Blast coming in. This might not actually end well for Vici. They didn't get the kill on SRF. They've got the Storm Hammer, and now Monkey King's in a little bit of trouble, but Erica backing off to simulate onto the high ground on the Radiant side. Fuels him up. SRF falls for the second time, dead for 73 seconds now without buyback. Flame Break pushes God King back into the hands of Ori as well as Old 11. They're right on him. He morphs into the TA, but still dies as he's trying to stay invis in the meld form, but it's not enough. Balance Strike hits on a Setsu. They'll take it a third. All 3 cores on RNG fall. Just the supports are able to retreat, and I say that, but Super...
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
Morphling
think you-
swapping off that Scotty and going Yasha.
I think you take melee and go
Dire's middle
top.
barracks
Yeah.
has fallen. Dire's middle barracks.
Okay.
Avalanche toss back. He was trying to clean up some creeps, but all right, Silence bounce back with the Lotus Orb. They have the lasso on a Super. They'll get both kills. Erica getting both, but down goes Old 11, and thanks to the E-Blade on Morphling.
And the axe,
Radiant
like offering crit to
structures
every
are
single hit.
fortified.
Relocate over. SRF as well as Setsu in some trouble. Yule's on to Ori, but Balance Strike doing so much damage to start. SRF, he'll fall very quickly. They surrounded PYW, but Avalanche out, toss into the air, Ice Blast coming in, PYW relocates away. He's back now towards the Roche pit. Ori blinks forward, looks over at Super, Storm Hammer hits both of them. Do they have the damage? Aether Remnant lasso out onto the Morphling, and they get the kill on a God King. Now they look towards the rest. Super on the run, Balance Strike hits on both the Void Spirit as well as the Sven. They'll call GG before this fight is over. Felix is going to drop, they'll go to the Simulate on the Void Spirit, but that's not going to save his life. Ooh, or will it? It's actually the
He's
Aether
out.
Remnant that keeps him locked up, and now the Ancient will explode.
Masterfully denied.
Void sitting level 3, 111. Not too much of a shock at the moment. But game's quiet, 7 minutes in. But I say that, Arena bottom should be first blood. Setsu takes it.
Mine by right, as well as by might.
They're pulling off the greed at the moment. Felix level 6. He's got the wall. Setsu getting another kill on a DY. They've used that arena twice to garner.
There you go.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Top lane, Wrath of Nature.
Radiant's bottom tower
Oh.
is under attack.
Super, he gets
Radiant's bottom
spotted.
tower has fallen.
Does have that time walk to work with, so
Old
see where
11's
he
in
goes.
trouble.
Time dilation, Ion Shell, Felix comes over, Scatter Blast, Thunder God's Wrath, Setsu taking another kill with that global ulti, of course.
Like, the only kill threat they have on the map is with the Snapfire and a Nyx, I think. But even then,
Dire's
pretty
top
difficult.
tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
They're not even
Darkseer?
acknowledging Super, but they look over at Felix and they get the kill onto the Darkseer for their first one.
fight especially.
PYW looking again, he uses that Vendetta. Immortimer's kisses in 16. And
they're coming with
PYW
it.
has vision on Setsu. Question. Break, looking for the stun. There it is. Ori coming over. He'll follow that up. Stun locked and in trouble. They get the kill on a Setsu. Good job again by Vici. And this is off the back of PYW coming through. But Chronosphere on a 2. They need follow-up damage. Arena around
the
Ori.
arena.
Super couldn't really put anything into that. And now the arena gets wasted. But they've got 3 heroes around DY. Vacuum into the wall on Ori as well as this Omni of DY. But they get the kill on a Super with the Fire Snap Cookie as well as the damage from Old 11. PYW moving forward has Spike Carapace, hoping that somebody hits him, but God's Rebuke comes afterwards, and SRF will claim his life.
Like, this Morphling's actually catching up relatively well because of this Mask of Madness build that Eric has gone for.
Dire are scanning.
Got him. Arena. Around DY, a lot of commitment. Guardian Angel, now the Thunder God's Wrath will drop down the wall. Felix in trouble. Pulse Nova is enough, but Ori, he's gonna die for it.
Big. That's what you want to see, right? You want to see them actually make plays on the map, make things happen.
9, but his farm is slowed down significantly.
Yeah, the thing that surprised me about the
Surge break, stun. They've got the Yules, and now the follow-up. They get the kill on a Setsu. They look over, but the Chrono, it's on the 2. They bring over God King Spear, God's Rebuke. PYW dies, and so will Ori. So well placed by Super.
This game, up against the Morph and the Lesh and stuff.
That clumsy nut. Yules, Ori. Vacuum, and now this stun hits on to SRF. They'll get the kill. Mortimer's Kisses drop down on the Felix as well as Super. They committed the arena for that and the wall. So, Super. And Setsu. The time dilation against Setsu is pretty big, so the morph into the void is actually pretty decent. They'll get the kill on a PYW. Take out this Nyx.
Walked under a sentry, unfortunately. It happens.
Is Void the morph target for you?
Oh,
gobble up, spit out, lands on a 2. Mortimer's Kisses, God King dead again. Chrono comes down, and it's on the 3, but it's just to escape. They also committed the arena. Adaptive Strike hits Super. Oh my God. And there's the follow-up stun, so there's no way he gets out.
The fact that they can kill God King from 100 to 0 there before we can even pop BKB.
Radiant's middle tower.
Oh wait, yeah, they are.
Yeah.
I always feel like they have.
Towards the same.
If this fight goes badly here, I think they're going to be so far behind in the game. If they use their cooldowns at least, and the fight goes badly. Because remember, God King can TP in. God King can TP in if they find anybody, and Zeus has the Nimbus and the Thunder God's Wrath as well, so they don't necessarily have to be there, like in person.
They've got the arena down on the DY. He's happy to tank this gank while Roche is being taken. He's very hard to kill. They've got themselves the Chrono on a 3. That's well played. And you follow that up with the Thunder God's Wrath. They get the kill on the DY. The vacuum back into the wall. Old 11 as well as PYW, and a little bit of trouble with BKBB pop by SRF. Though, on the backlines, Ori, well, they'll get the kill on a Setsu. They use that E-Blade. They have the control. Old 11 falls. 2 heroes down on the side of Vici. Time walk away from Erica. Felix ends up dying. PYW traded back. Now Ori, he's been sprouted. Erica comes back into the fight. They've got the spear that lashes over onto the sprout. They'll buy back on Felix Chauba with this Dark Seer. A 3-man stun from Ori! It's on everybody, and now they'll clean up both God King and Super. Felix's buyback feels worthless, and they don't have anything to work with, especially with the arena up for the Mars.
Yeah, they can definitely still find pickoffs. But PYW on this Nyx is gaining so much information off the map by just like sneaking around, you know.
Sentry will actually be on this observer.
Oh, they didn't see it though. Mid lane.
They look over at the Void. They've got the stun. They'll follow it up with the Impale from PYW. Take out Super. Waveform towards the Zeus. And E-Blade Adaptive Strike Setsu. Blown up by Erica.
What a redemption arc for the Morphling. This game.
Seriously. You're gonna go for the tier 2. Here comes the fun ride of Diabolic Edict. And he's almost level 25, all things considered. Oh my god. Tower just melts. Diabolic Edict up in 7 seconds. Felix vacuum wall. Arena. That's a decent combination. Erica getting a little bit low, but he starts to morph into the strength. They go after PYW, who throws the Spike Carapace out. They get the kill on a Felix Chauba, but they lose PYW. Mortimer's Kiss is flying forward. Great Chrono coming down, but do they have the damage to follow it up? They've got the Nimbus down. They look over at Erica. They get the kill with the Thunder God's Wrath.
Aegis
around DY. And the Nimbus is on DY2. He's in so much trouble. They'll have the spear onto Erica. He's finding himself back towards the Rex, but Fire Snap Cookie in the waveform, some distance between him and the side of RNG. Super time walks in, a lot of damage being done onto the Faceless Void from Ori. Ori gets the kill into Super, and now he heals himself back up into the air. But they've got the spear onto Ori with the Sprout. They'll latch. Despite
he has.
6.
You know, this is all you can really expect from a +5 Void, that he soaks up spells and uses Chrono.
I say that though. Setsu forced to pop the BKB, the damage from Erica. They've got the Nimbus down right into PYW as well as the Thunder God's Wrath. They get the kill. SRF. It's the Arena that finishes him off. And Mars escapes.
Yeah, really well played. He has to pop the BKB on SRF, and it is now down to 7 seconds. So getting to that 5-second mark against Lesh Morphling, a little bit worrying. But yeah, good pick off. We can see Morphling still almost killed him.
God King coming over. Old 11 and DY in some trouble. Off the mech, right clicks on Old 11 with the Wrath of Nature flying through. Doesn't look like Old 11's going to survive as he's sprouted up, and God King gets yet another kill.
Yeah, this is exactly what I was saying they need to do. They need to split the map up and find pickoffs now. Remember, I think? But yeah, they got rid of that a little while ago now. DD on the morph. OS frog.
Dire's bottom tower.
Easy towers. Meanwhile, in the jungle, PYW, they've got vision on Setsu. Here comes God King, Spike Carapace. Ooh, gobble up, speed out right on Setsu. He's getting low, in some trouble, but there's the spear latches to the arena. Ori is going to try and focus his attention onto this Zeus. He's actually so far away, and he's out of the hands of Ori, but they get the kill on a DY. They look over at PYW with the Spike Carapace. They'll take out 2, and now move on for more. Ori lands the 2-man stun. They've got the Nimbus down right on top, as well as the Mortimer's Kisses. Chronosphere comes out onto the Morphling, and down goes God King. Felix might be next. Ori gets hit by the Nimbus once more, but he can still continue to run at this Darkseer.
Look at this courier giving vision.
The courier is just, yeah. He's got to kill the courier, but now that's slowed him down. He goes behind the troops for a second, trying to juke. And the stun is there. He'll pop the Surge, but there's the E-Blade and the Adaptive Strike from Erica.
That was cool by PYW. I mean, he was already dead, so...
It was going rough for them in the beginning. PYW comes over, a little bit of a bait from the Void, but E-Blade Adaptive Strike, they've got the Nimbus, and there's the Time Walk. Now the arena of the BKB gets popped by Erica. Spike Carapace hits SRF. Spear, Guardian Angel, they've got Ori, that's some trouble. Can they get the kill? He'll pop the Bloodstone as well as the Yules. The BKB runs out on SRF, but they got the Guardian Greaves out, so Ori, he'll be healed up. Gobble up, speed out, hits onto this Darkseer as well as the Void. They get the kill into the Shrek. He'll buy back immediately. Mortimer's Kiss is coming through from Old 11. The spear hits, but Felix won't have the opportunity to TP out. They've got the Yules coming through from PYW. That'll stop him up and kill him off. Erica with the kill, and I believe Gem is down and eventually picked up by PYW.
I think if you go into the pit here, you know there's no you know there's no arena, there's no Thunder God's Wrath or anything. There is still Chrono, which they have to be worried about. But if you get your second life on the Lesh, you're going to feel really good about this game, even after the buyback.
They just don't have a way in. And they're under vision, so they know exactly where they are. They know exactly where Super is, and Super just kind of... Fireball's doing a lot of damage. They've got the Satanic on God King. They'll hit the spear onto Ori, so Ori gets pushed back. Nimbus down, gobble up, speed out. That stuns up God King as well as Felix. They've got the Impale out on the God King. Can they get the right-click damage as well as the Nimbus? It's a Chrono on a 4 of these heroes as well as the vacuum back. Ori in a little bit of trouble. They get the PKP by Erica. Now, Old 11, he's under the Nimbus once again. They hit the stun. It hits a couple of these heroes on the side of RNG. They get the kill on the Mars as well as the Darkseer. They look over at Super, who's trying to run and pops the Essence with the waveform forward from Erica. And he is going off. He's got a triple kill. He'll waveform back. 2 gems on the deck. Erica deciding if he can pick up one, but the Courier of Mars takes one. And I believe DY takes the other. They get at least a Ceterax mid.
There's no Chrono here, there's no arena, no buybacks on these 3 heroes, and Ori still has the Aegis even after hitting 4 people with the Chrono on RNG.
BKB popped by God King, looks over at Erica. He's trying to fight this out. Now they've got the Sprout, the Gobble Up, the Spit Out, the Stun, and the Impale follow-up. Old 11 taking the life of God King. They look over at Setsu, who's on the run into the well, and he's the only one alive.
Yeah, really good timing from Old 11 on the Spit Out there, hitting the stun just as the BKB ran out from God King. That was cool.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Towards bottom. We talked about how quickly Ori can take racks.
Yeah, and he has the Shivas as well now. Extra protection.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Zeus, 20 seconds till the refresher. Nimbus down, stun onto the Darkseer.
Oh,
Erica
Setsu.
moving forward. He's the Faceless Void. Setsu dead. He's got buyback, vacuum into the wall. Guardian Angel comes through. Felix Chaba getting focused by Erica with the BKB pop by the Morphle. Goes after Super E-Blade thrown forward. And the Gobble Up, spit out, stuns up Setsu once again. They've got the break. They don't get the kill. But now he's got the refresher. The question is, where's his follow-up damage? God King's still dead. He gets himself the first Thunder God's Wrath off. Now the refresher as well as the second one. They get the kill into TY as well as Old 11 with BKB pop by SRF in the arena down around them. Setsu with the double kill. The buyback comes out from DY. Ori's still trying to focus the base as they'll glyph up. Buyback committed from Felix. 100 seconds without Old 11.
Yeah, they wanna force this while they know they still have the Aegis on the list. Like, they want to end the game right here and right now before these. Oh dear.
Timeless Relic. The perfect item drop.
It's really good on him and the Snapfire as well. He might want to keep the Spider Legs potentially because it's been doing a lot of work for him. Yeah, they give it to the Nyx instead. It's really good on this hero as well.
Stun.
Okay.
God King. Chrono! Now is that enough? They've got the vacuum back, and Ori's in some trouble. The wall is down as well as the spear that hits onto the arena,
Yes,
but
Aegis.
Erica's trying to focus on a Setsu. He'll waveform forward, finds himself Setsu, who just bought back with the E-Blade coming out, and the Adaptive Strike. They get the kill onto the Zeus, so Zeus's damage is now out of the fight. Shiva's on the 4. Erica time walking forward once again. God King trying to man fight here, though just called GG. Satanic's on cooldown, so he's dead to rights. And they'll catch Super, they'll get the kill, and Vici, they 2-0 RNG and eliminate them.
Fair play to RNG though. That last fight, they tried to bait out the I can't remember who it was, but they like actually gave it a go, and they had some good fights and things.